left. What are you in for, new blood? Violent one, huh? My advice? Serve your time at the... Small blade. Got a problem with a prisoner? Get a shiv. They come in here... That's the only time when we get... A Nord nobleman I served was stabbed in the night. Wasn't me. So I ran, joined the Forsworn, started killing, because life was better under the old ways. One day the Forsworn will paint the walls of Markarth in your kinsman's blood. Best you not be there on that day, Nord. Bottles of moon. Prisoners smuggle the stuff in. If you're asking, that means you're the new lifer. Tough luck, friend. No one talks to Madanach, I'm afraid. And you don't want to talk to Borko the Beast. Madanach's guard. Big, even for an orc. Heard he ripped a man's arm off and beat him to death with it. He's old-fashioned like that. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Guards say I murdered... I don't even know who they said I killed. A couple of years. I wasn't forsworn when I came, but I joined up when I got in. Easier that way.
Ah, you want protect? Maybe you could do something for me. Thank you, friend. Don't worry. I'll have that shiv ready for you.
Until next time.
Don't reach for a shiv around. What do you want? I don't want to talk about it. Long enough. Till next time.
Other prisoners, you give me one more look, and I cut you open. Getting the shakes, huh? All right, take it. I'm a Forsworn, one of our... Would have been fine dying for the Reach with my kinsman, but the Silverbloods want their ore mine, so they... Year 7, I think. Surprised I haven't cut my own throat out by now, but something keeps me going.
I was sent here because someone said I was forsworn.
Here's your shiv. Promise you won't ever... The first time, thieving. First it was 6 months. Then a year. Then 2 years. Now I'm in for life.
I left behind my daughter, Uale.
The new meat. So soft, tender. What was it like killing your first one, huh? A true killer like me. The gods put us here to fill their halls with soul. You want to talk to the king in rag? How about you get me a shiv? Not that I need one, but it's nice to have one in case I need to do some shaving. Fine, go on in. But don't try anything in there. Madanach knows more than you think. All right, then.
Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. Wild beast caged up and left to go mad. Be careful! Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Your freedom? Yes, but even if you were to escape Cidhna Mine, your name would still be stained with all that blood. Well, well, look at you. Your kinsmen have turned you into an animal, Nord. A wild beast caged up and left to go mad. So, my fellow beast, what do you want? Answers about the Forsworn? Revenge for trying to have you killed? Do I? What about you? You're one of us now, you see? A slave. There's a man named Breg inside these mines. Besides, tell him I sent you. Ask him why he's here. I want you to know how widespread I had Markarth. My men and I... Retribution was swift. I was captured, quickly tried, and sentenced to death. Thonar's Silverbloods stopped it. He wanted the Forsworn at his call, that I would point them, and I have. Humiliating at first, but I knew he would let his guard down eventually, that he would come to trust I was under control. This was our land. Some of us refused to bow. That is who we are, the Forsworn. Criminals in our own lands, and we will cut a bloody hole into the Reach until we are free.
I'm just another Forsworn, sent to rot here in this mine.
I'm innocent. I wonder how Grandma Bethella is doing. She's probably worried sick about me.
What do you want? My story, huh? Everyone in Cidhna Mine has a tale. Let's hear yours first. When was the first time you felt... So you know what it's like to have your life in someone else's hands. Why should they get to decide? Isn't judgment... Do you have any family? Anyone waiting for you on the outside? I had a daughter once. She'd be 23 this year. Married to some hot-headed silver worker, or maybe on her own, learning the herb trade. The Nords didn't care who was and who wasn't involved in the Forsworn uprising. But my little Aethra didn't want to see her papa leave her. She pleaded to the Jarl to take her instead. And after they made me watch as her head rolled off the block, they threw me in here anyway to dig up their silver. I'm not Monadnac. I was never a leader of the Force. But every family in the Reach has a story like mine. There are no innocent onlookers in this struggle, just... My daughter is the one who needs your pity. I'm just a poor Forsworn whose only regret is not killing more Nords before I was locked up. Till next time. What are you doing? Do you remember the sun? Yeah, imagine your meddling above ground reminded me of how removed. Yes, but I need a show. Have you met Grit? He's outlived his minor usefulness. Take care of him. And then we leave Cidhna Mine for...
Those flames get out of control, and you're gonna wish they hadn't.
Jarl's side was too much of a problem.
left behind my daughter, Wale, when I was...
You serve your time by digging, so dig.
You've finally become one of us. Come with me. I think it's time I announced my plans to you and your new brothers.
What's going on, Madanach? You wouldn't have old Grisvar killed unless you weren't planning on needing him.
My brothers, we have been here long enough. It's time to leave Cidhna Mine and continue our fight against the Nords. Through this gate, just beside my quarters, is a tunnel. A tunnel that leads right through the old dwarven ruins of Markarth, into the city. Well, what do you say, my brothers?
The reach belongs to the
Forsworn! I say you've earned an early pardon. Let's go. It's a little gift from the dwarves. Who knew they would end up helping our cause? We have to move. We'll talk more once we see the sky.
What was that?
That takes care of that. Someone there? Over here.
Must have run off.
Madanach, I brought what you asked for.
Yeah, good work. Get ready while I have a word with our favorite outsider. I had Kai recover all the things the Nords stole from you. You better get ready before we break out into the city. And take this. It's blessed with the old magics. Something to remember me by. Now, I announce to all of Markarth that I have returned. Don't worry about your name. They'll know who to blame, and it'll take years, but I'll organize the Forsworn again. We'll reclaim our land, and then when power is ours, we'll have... Until then, let me offer you a warning. Beware the Forsworn. No place in the is safe from us now.
Madanak, think you can escape my prison, do you? Pay for what you've done to my family.
Your family? You poisoned the Reach with your tainted silver for long enough, Konar! Hey, over here! Over here! I'll bathe in your blood!
I'll kill you. You stand. I'm going to enjoy this.
Enough! This ends now! Just give up! You can't win! This is your last mistake!
I'll kill you where you stand.
I'm all ears.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
You don't have a chance.
Damn. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. You believe this? Thank you for your time.
Nope. Sorry.